everybody, and welcome back. Today we will be working on a fun and simple magazine file, just perfect for any space in your home or office. Some items you will need is an empty cereal box, a roll of duct tape and a second color for an accent, a pair of scissors, a cutting utensil, a ruler, a pen or pencil, some favorite file folders or magazines, and some other trinkets perfect for filing. In order to begin our project, we want to go ahead and make sure that we clip away all of the top flaps from our box. Now we want to go ahead and mark 3 inches away from the edge of the box and place a mark. And now on the same side of the box, on the opposite corner, we do want to mark 3 inches from the bottom of the box and place another mark. Now we want to take our ruler or any kind of straight edge and make a line connecting those 2 dots. Now we want to flip the box over and do the very same thing, marking 3 inches from the edge, this time starting with the opposite end of the box. And then we also want to measure 3 inches from the bottom. We want to go ahead and connect these 2 dots as well. And now we can just begin cutting along the lines that we have marked. A pair of scissors will also work great for this. Once you have the front and back of the box cut, it is now time to cut a straight line down the side. And this is what it should look like when you have all of your pieces cut away. In order to make sure that the inside of the box is nice and neat as we flip our tape over, we want to take a ruler and go ahead and make us a line all around the perimeter of the box at about 1/4 of an inch. Once you get your little dots placed, you can go ahead and connect those dots with your straight edge. Once your line is marked out all the way around, we can begin with our duct tape. You want to grab any duct tape of your choice and also a secondary pair of scissors that you don't mind if they get a little sticky from the tape. As you begin to place your duct tape, you do want to leave about 1/4 of an inch extra tape across the top. That is what we will fold over on the inside of the box, and just use the edge of the box as your straight edge to give you a straight line. Go ahead and clip that off near the bottom, where you can just barely overlap, rolling it towards the bottom of the box. We will repeat the very same process for our second row of tape, just overlapping a little bit. As we begin our third row of tape, we do want to come down just a little bit, and also with the next layer of tape, you can see that we have come down even more. You only want your tape to overlap just enough for about 1/4 of an inch as we flip it inside the box. When you come to the end of the box, you can go ahead and roll it over if you would like to. However, I have chosen to go ahead and cut that off right at the corner. And this is what it looks like at this step. Don't worry too much about those corners because we will be covering them over. It's time now that we can go ahead and begin rolling over our tape. The end piece is very simple. Just go ahead and fold that right inside. And the side piece, just go ahead and cut a little bit of a diagonal line. That way you can fold one edge over and then the second edge over, overlapping just a little bit, giving it a finished off corner. Coming down along the sides of the box, we do just want to go ahead and take our cutter and cut a diagonal line that is about 1/4 of an inch from the side. When we flip it over, this is what it will end up looking like. Now we can work on our corners. Using any color of your choice, go ahead and measure just the length of that corner, and then we will also want to cut this tape in half so that we will have a thinner trim. To start tearing your tape in half, just give it a little snip in the dead center. Duct tape will tear pretty straight, so now you can just pull that straight right on up the middle. Placing the very center of that tape on the corner, go ahead and apply some pressure, wrapping that tape around both sides. You will then want to give a little snip diagonally right on the corner so that you can fold the tape across the bottom. Do the same for all 4 sides, and this is what it will look like. Now we basically want to follow the same procedure for the other sides. We just want to make sure that we cut our tape to size, and then we want to cut it down the middle. Place that tape to the very edge, and when you get ready to do the corner, make sure you give that diagonal cut. That way when you fold it over, it will give a perfectly finished off corner. When working down the top, you do want to make sure that the very edges of your tape hit the outside edges of that box for a neater finish. Trim away the excess tape and then fold it over to the inside. Finish off the front of your box with just one more piece of tape, simply going edge to edge. And this is your finished product. You can either do one with the border or one without. The inside of your box should look nice and neat. And now we're ready to go ahead and begin stuffing with some of our favorite items. And there you have a very beautiful and customized magazine file. I hope that you will give this a try. I want to thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.